Tired of bulky video files taking up your storage space? Unlock the power of video conversion and compression with WonderFox HD Video Converter Factory Pro, your go-to solution to convert your videos and audios to MP3 or to MP4 or to any video format of your choice or to any audio format of your choice. But more especially, your go-to solution to compress your videos to smaller file sizes so you could upload them to Discord, integrate them into PowerPoint slides, even attach them to emails if you want. Simpler and faster with GPU acceleration, and even a possibility to actually batch compress your videos or batch convert your videos. The good thing about this amazing software is that it also allows you to do some basic video editing. So when you upload a video to HD Video Converter Factory Pro, you could trim your video, for instance, using these sliders to cut off parts of your video that you don't want. For instance, if I don't want this portion of the video, I could just do the trimming accordingly. You could also rotate your video if you wish. For instance, you could crop your video, parts of your video that you don't want, you could crop that out. You could add black and white effects, for instance. And for those of you who have the upgraded version, you could even add watermarks to your video. So for a bonus, I will show you how to do these basic editings of your video. Greetings to you and welcome to Minikun Tutorials. Hope you are doing well. Today's special tutorial is actually sponsored by WonderFox, and I'm more than glad to show you today how to use the WonderFox HD Video Converter Factory Pro to compress your videos or convert your videos to any format like a pro. Without much ado, let's head back onto the desktop and I'll show you how to get this amazing software, either by trying the free version with, of course, some limitations in terms of the video length, but with no watermarks in the output, of course not, or by getting the upgraded version using my promo code, right? I'm going to give you this coupon that you could use to get it at a discount. Very simple and very easily, all right? So without much ado, I will show you how. But if today is your first time on my channel, please consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you never miss any interesting tutorials like this on my channel. All right, so I already have it installed. I will just close this window. As you can see, this is how the interface is. Very simple to use. We're going to come back to this. But when you have the software installed, you see the shortcut automatically on your desktop. And to get this software, you could just go to, I would advise that you click on the link right below in the description box of this video to get the pro or the upgraded version, right, at a discount. I'll be telling you shortly the promo code to use, all right? But if you want to try the free version, you could do that, all right? For a start, you could try the free version because you'll be amazed because all that I will be able to do with the pro version, you can do with the free version, just that some features and some additional tools you'll not have access to. And you'll also have some restrictions in terms of, let's say, the conversion length, or compression length, the length of the video. I think you are restricted to 5 minutes or so with the free version. Apart from that, you can do your compressions and your conversions and whatnot, right? But if you really want to make use of the full capacity of this software, then I highly recommend you upgrade. Now, like I said, instead of doing the annual subscription for $30 on just one PC, or the lifetime subscription for $35 approximately, on your PC, you could get the lifetime subscription by using my affiliate link in the description box at the same price as what the annual subscription. So you get it around $30. But not just that, you'll be entitled to a $5 discount if you use my promo code Menukun5. Just the name of my channel, remove the tutorials, Menukun tutorials, don't put the tutorials, just write Menukun5. All right. And you'll be able to get it at a discount of $5. So it'll come back to something around $25 for the lifetime license. All right. Let me show you how. This is the link. This particular link will be right below in the description box of this video. So when you click on it, it'll bring you to this page. When it brings you here, just click on I have discount coupon and then type in here Menunkun, as I said. Notice that currently it's at what? With VAT, it's at approximately $30 or €30. So just type in your coupon number here, which is Menunkun 5, and click on add. Perfect. Notice that it has reduced to around what, $25 or euros for the pro version. So I highly recommend that you click on the link below in the description box of my video. All right. Now, once you have the software installed, all right, assuming you were to download it and install it for the free version or even the pro version, the installation process is the same. All right, just that there will be limitations in terms of its capacity when you are using the pro or the compared to when you are using the free version compared to the pro version. So just hit on download on their official page, which is videoconverterfactory.com. That is if you are downloading the free version. Okay. Now this will be downloaded. You just download the setup, double click on it to install. All right. Perfect. Just double click on it. Whether the pro version or the free version, I keep repeating, it's the same process. Just click on yes to terminate the installation process. I already have it installed, so I don't need to repeat this. So I'll cancel. But like I said, once you install it, you have it this way on your desktop. You see the shortcut and it'll start to launch automatically itself. When you open it, this is how it will launch. Perfect. So here's the interface. As I was saying, it's very simple to use. You have what? Converter here for your conversion and compression needs. You have the possibility to record your screen. You have what? GIF maker. You have what? A toolbox uh, of different kind of tools. For instance, if you want to make, let's say, split screen videos and whatnot, you can do that, especially if you have the pro version. But with the free version, you can still do your video conversion and compression with ease. So we are not going to waste time on all these other tools. At the appropriate time, I'll make video tutorials on all these other tools. For today, let's just hit on converter. So we can compress and we can convert our videos to any formats of our choice. For the start, let's look at how to convert a single video, after which I'll show you how to compress a single video, after which I'll show you how to batch convert or batch compress videos. And then we will look at, for a bonus, these basic trimming and rotation tips that I was talking about. So starting with how to convert a single video, just click on the plus icon here Or you could also click on Add Files up here. Select your video file, click on Open to add your video file. Once your video file is added, you simply what? Go ahead with the compression or the conversion. We are starting with conversion, right? So to convert your video is simple. First of all, you have to think of what will be your output. You want to convert it to what format? So you could click here to change output format. Do you want to convert it to another video file format, maybe AV for instance? Do you want to convert it to MP3, maybe audio format? Then you could do that. You have different types of audio files. And it's not just limited to audio and video conversion. You could, for instance, convert your video to suit any Samsung phone, any device. Is it for web, YouTube, whatnot? You could do these conversions, right? So it's very simple to use. At the moment, let's say we are converting this video to MP3 and we are just set, all right? Here you have your parameter settings. I always recommend if it's video to audio conversion, just leave the default parameter settings. You could come down here to define where you want your file to go after the conversion. So click on this drop down menu and I could put it on in my downloads folder, for instance, and I'll call it WonderFox. All right, WonderFox tutorial, for instance. That's where I'll be saving my files. Just click on OK. Once you are done, you just go ahead and click on what? Run. This will take just a few seconds and you have your video converted to audio. Perfect. Once this is done, you can locate your file by clicking on what? Open. And you'll find it right in the folder where you saved it. This is my audio file. Now, assuming that I wanted to convert this video to a different video format, the procedure is just similar, all right? If I wanted to convert this video to another video format, all I had to do was to just add a video. Simply click on output format, and I was going to select video, choose the video type, maybe MKV or whatever format of my choice, whatever. And then I could click on the encoder settings. And usually when you are, be it for conversion or compression, if it's MKV or MP4, you can always choose the advanced encoder settings like H265. Okay. This way you will optimize the quality, right? Of course, you can change your frame rate to maybe 30 frames per second, but if you want the highest quality, then you can pick 60 frames per second, and just go ahead and hit OK and go ahead and hit what? Run as usual, and you have your video converted to the other video format that you want. Similarly, it could have been an audio file that I was going to convert. It's just the same process. So that is it for converting a single video, right? Now let's look at how do you compress a single video. To compress a video, it's simple. Click on the plus sign and add the video that you want to convert. As usual, you want to convert and compress. They go hand in hand. So the video that you want to compress. So it's important that the output format has to be what? Video, because if you want to convert and compress, you cannot convert to MP3 and compress. That is not possible. So assuming that I choose the output format to, let's say, MP3, and at the same time, I want to compress this MP3 file, you see that the conversion button down here is inactive. So it makes sense. So you convert a video to another video and you now want to compress. That would make sense. So if I click here, I could convert the video to, let's say, maybe MKV or any other video format of my choice. Or I could choose to make sure that the output is still MP4, but I just want to compress it to MP4. I want to have a smaller file size of the same MP4 file. So you see that at the moment, the output is the same as what? 6.43 megabytes, just as the input file or the source file. But now I want uh, to change it. All right, I want to change that. So like I said, first of all, click on parameter settings here. And since I want is MP4, I said MP4 and MKV, you can always pick the highest encoder or advanced encoder settings, which is H265. You could leave the frame rate to be smart fit, or you could pick, if you want the highest quality, you could pick 60 frames per second. For now, let's just leave it as smart fit, and then just go ahead and hit OK. After which, come down here and you have what? Batch compression. Whether batch compression or single video compression, it is the same button. So click on this tab or button, and then use this slider to increase your compression. So notice that when I increase the, what do they call it? The advanced encoder settings to H265, the file size increased because I want high quality. So which means I have to compress as much as possible if I want the file size to go. So maybe, okay, maybe at 95 compression rate, I will have a output file size of 2 megabytes, which is smaller than the initial file, which was 6 point whatever. So you could always just play with it. If after conversion you realize that the quality is not that desirable, then you can reduce the compression, because remember that the lesser the compression rate, the higher the quality. But the higher you compress, the lower the quality. But that's why I showed you how to use these encoder settings to maximize the video quality. So even at 95%, sorry, even at 95% compression or 90% compression, we'll still be assured to have high quality, because I chose advanced encoder settings of the H265 for this um, MP4 output. So once you are satisfied, just go ahead and hit what? Run. Perfect. I like that sound. So you can locate your file as usual by clicking here, and you find your file converted. Now, one thing to note is that if the output is different, it's not MKV, I said MKV, it's not, yeah, MKV, and it's not also MP4, your output is, let's say, web, okay? Let's assume it's for WebBM, for instance. What is WebBM format? Okay, or maybe let's come back here. Okay, WebBM is here. If it's for WebBM, for instance, then let's assume I add a video and the output is to be WebBM, for instance. Then in that case, you can choose the advanced encoder settings to, let's say, uh, VP9. Okay, then you click OK, and then you proceed with the conversion. I mean, with the compression, looking at the output, always look at the output size as you compress, and then hit on run. Now let's look at how do you batch convert or batch compress videos. It's just the same process, just that you can easily click on what add video folder. So you can add an entire folder of videos that you would like to compress or convert, for instance. All right. Just import. It has added everything here, all the videos within that folder, and once all the videos within that folder are added, you can then go ahead and if you want to compress, just of course, depending on the output, here we have the output. We can change the output to, let's say, MP4. We want to compress this into MP4 files, but with reduced size, right? So the output we've chosen MP4, for instance. We could have chosen any format. We come to, you know, parameter settings. Then we make sure we choose this H265 just to enhance the quality. Then we can go ahead and click on the batch conversion and increase here. Looking at the output, you always look at the output file size and adapt accordingly to see what percentage of conversion you should do. Once you are satisfied with the output sizes, just go ahead and hit on what run, and it will batch um what do they call it? It will batch compress your videos. Perfect. So the compression is done, the batch compression is done, and you, as usual, you can locate your files by clicking on open, and you find your files. Now, what is the next thing to do? Is, let's say, batch conversion of videos. It's simple. If it's for batch conversion, just like batch compression, all you have to do is to locate. You are not obliged to import a folder containing the videos. You could select even multiple files. All you have to do is select one file, press and hold on the control key, and select the other file. If you don't just want to add the entire folder, it's still the same process. Now you can go ahead and do what? And do your batch conversion. So for batch conversion, all you need to do is to define your output format. Do you want to, let's say, convert these MP4 videos to, let's say, MKV? And of course, after the conversion, do you want to compress? If you still want to compress after the, if you want to compress, then you can click on compression here and adapt as you want. Once you are satisfied, just go ahead and hit run to do your mass what or your batch conversion. It's simple. That's just all about it. I don't need to repeat the process. So I can cancel this. Now let's look at how do you trim your video. Just for a bonus tip as promised, just add your video here, open, and you have the buttons here to trim your video. Before you trim, you can ask yourself, what do you want the output to be? This is an MP4 file. Do you want the output to be MKV? If not, then click here, change it to, let's say, MP4. You want the output to be MP4, but you want to trim the video. Go ahead and click on trim and trim off the parts that you don't want. All right, click on trim, and there you have it. You can play to see if you are satisfied.
Will be filed with the court, and if that's how.
You see, once you are satisfied, just go ahead and click OK, and then go ahead and run your video. If it's for rotation, as I explained, you can rotate your video, simple. If it's for, we've already looked at that. I don't need to do that. It's just once you are satisfied with your basic editing, you want black and white, you do that. Just go ahead, hit OK, run, and then OK, and it'll do the job for you. So that is pretty much it for today. There are many other features that I'll be covering in future tutorials. So please subscribe and stay tuned, right? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and get this amazing software so you can what? Batch compress or batch convert your videos into any format of your choice. If you got some value from this video, please consider subscribing, like I said, and stay tuned. And just for a reminder, to get a pro version, remember the code, the promo code is what? Menunkun5. And that is it. Thank you once again for watching. Like, comment, share, and see you in the next one. Bye.